to a new stream slash video, or we are going to continue with the Blue Jays series. So let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy my show. Like this, and let's get into it. So today we take on the Blue Jays. Again, we beat them yesterday, but I have no idea if we are going to beat them today. I don't know if we're gonna beat them today. I don't really actually know. They did beat the Mariners did beat them in real life today.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Saturday afternoon action on the show.
But
it's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays.
With the Blue Jays series. And
well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing first pitch coming your way next.
Stop!
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today,
stop it, Vixen.
Francis.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA.
Stop it, Vixen.
You know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Down.
Here's Donovan Solano.
Whatever. I'll lift up the blinds in a minute, Vixen.
On a line out towards center. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
There. Oh, happy.
Here's Manny Machado. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that.
All right.
And we're back.
Whole scheme.
Our starting the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA.
Rangers.
That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year. And I only expect him to build on it this season.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And a strike right through there.
I don't know. I don't
digits.
honestly know if we're gonna beat the Blue Jays, but we will find out. And then after this game, we'll be doing a video.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
On the
there's a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it.
After
Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Rodriguez calls it in 2 away.
Other than, I know, like, yes.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
We're going to be doing a video on Sunday.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Santander
maybe on Monday
with a homer in his last game.
Because they don't do...
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series. That's back there. See you later. His second homer of this series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Bo Bichette in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
We could end up doing, actually, you know what? We could end up doing a stream
into
tomorrow,
the outfield base hit, and that keeps
Monday,
alive.
to where it's another team playing.
And now for the Jays.
We could do that just so we can go live like almost every single day. Because that would be cool. We could just go live every single day. Because like you guys are really, you guys really like
some high cheese.
You guys really like the streams.
New inning getting started, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
You guys really like the streams that you guys see.
Back to work.
So I think relatively,
swinging a foul out of play.
We will do like a stream on Monday, even though the Mariners have a day off on Monday because I gotta travel to Boston. But
and right back to the mound.
Yeah.
Rodriguez out of the play.
We will be doing a stream on Monday night, maybe Sunday night too.
2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3
really
runs they scored the game.
It's probably gonna be Roger's show on Sunday night.
Swinging a ground ball on the run, sends it over to first. Yeah. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. James McCann in now. That's hard hit on the line.
That's out.
And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Mariners. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one lifted to left. Haniger sizing this one up. And a quick out number 1.
Kind of reminds me of last night's stream when
he was all
like
over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Davis Schneider batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a chopper out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Schneider at first, 1 gone. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Beat him inside on that last pitch. And when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there. And that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Probably NBA 19.
And that is that.
Diamond Dynasty probably.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Really. So you don't know.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander in pursuit.
Maybe Consoval. Don't really know.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field.
Base. Hit. No, base hit.
Batting ninth, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford.
I thought that wasn't going to be a hit. I'm like, hits?
And there's a foul ball. Francis, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. And that one in the air center field. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Victor Robles
tomorrow's video,
up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Will be at like 10:35
fouled off left side
tomorrow because they play at 10:35 a.m. So then they can travel to Boston.
Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees.
Is the first time I think I've played in Boston.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
With the Mariners, I think it's been a while.
Line drive to short and caught.
And I think the only reason we're playing in Boston
stepping to the dish now.
is because if you guys remember last season,
And that's a
I
strike.
think opening off
this is a
the
guy that grew up
2024
in big league
season,
clubhouses, and it's something that
Boston
you see throughout the game.
came
Sons whose fathers also
Seattle
played the majors. Into the outfield,
to,
base hit. So a
play
man
against
aboard
us.
now with one away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. That one at triple digits.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
They scored.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it is gone.
Yes, he doesn't really do good.
Most times it's the pitcher
All
looking at
teams doesn't do good on my team.
There comes a skipper.
Pitching for Seattle,
And
Number
now
23.
Will Wagner.
Clayton Kershaw.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting.
2 outs,
catcher,
base is empty.
Alejandro
And next for
Kirk.
Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know what? It's fine if we don't win. It's totally fine if we don't win. It is totally fine if we do not win.
Swings and misses. Went back to
We
the
won.
fastball, and it was
We
effective.
won
Bo
last
Bichette
night's
goes yard.
game, so it'd be fine if we don't
And the
win
lead
this
is now
one. It'll be
5-0.
fine.
This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And a foul ball.
Mariners baseball on the
Well, these
show
Mariners
Northwest.
definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far. Inside,
Whoa.
almost got him.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is fouled back. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. Machado is out.
That's fine.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Davis Schneider, the next to
You
hit.
can't hit off this guy. This guy's like hitting. We can't.
And that one missing low. Kershaw, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Jump throw on the
Dalton Varsho.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
That was
Man,
cool.
that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
There we go, Mitch.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
He goes down looking. So they go quietly there.
I feel like Blue Jays fans are actually
Welcome back.
if they
Yes,
ever
we
watch
take a
my
look at
stream,
how
I feel
today's
like they're
starting
like
pitchers
happy.
are
They're
so
like,
far.
yeah, we beat the Mariners.
Francis back to work. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Here is James McCann.
McCann.
He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Ball outside. Throw to second.
What? He was
Well, this is a
safe.
real momentum killer after the leadoff single.
So bull.
Tried to steal second.
Yanni
base.
Gomes,
First
the
pitch,
one-
defense was all
Yanni
over it.
Gomes.
Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Started to go after it.
Good.
Now a look down to first. No swing. One down, base is empty.
Yanni!
Liner, base hit.
Base hit. Yanni Gomes.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Varsho puts it away. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left
So
fielder,
a man
Mitch
aboard.
Haniger.
Now the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled
Dang.
off. Two outs. On the ground to third. Clement.
I think what I'm going to do tomorrow,
across the
actually
diamond,
tomorrow,
and they take care.
besides streaming,
Staying in the
or
game on
not
defense.
streaming,
Jan Gomes.
besides
He takes over
recording, I
behind the
think what
plate
I'm
to
going
do
to
the
do
catching after entering
tomorrow
the game as a pinch hitter.
Jan
is
Gomes.
I'm
Lucas
going
in the
to
box now. No
stream
balls and a strike.
at
Well, these
8
Blue
or
Jays
9
putting
a.m.
together some really good at-bats in this
and,
game. There's been a lot to
get,
like with how
like,
they're
do,
approaching
like,
their
a
chances
morning
at the
stream
plate.
tomorrow
It looked to me like they really
instead
wanted to
of
get to the
a
starter
video.
early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
And then
so I'd say mission
tomorrow will
accomplished.
be a
Over to
video
first,
and a stream.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
So then I can have like a stream in, and it's just like one stream in.
Guerrero in the box again, takes a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Or I could
And
make
his
a
hot
video
hitting
tomorrow.
continues.
And
They kept
then,
him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Tomorrow's stream
Swing
might
and a
be
bouncer.
Roadie Show.
Whips it to first. And Bichetta's retired. And that is all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one
Can I have
pushed
water,
to the left and
please?
foul.
Can I get water?
Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Out towards right center.
Can I get
That's
some water,
well
please?
struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Robles now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab. One down.
Orioles beat the Reds 95.
And next is the designated hitter, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No, not really.
One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And a foul ball.
Imagine if there was a rule to be like, yo, he's ejected.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
Ejected?
And there are 2 outs. Here's Machado.
Like, how is he ejected?
Ripped to right. Makes the grab.
Oh, wow.
And that'll do it.
Nice catch.
Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Will Wagner. Line drive. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That's in there, and it's 0-1. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP. And the count 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield.
And caught.
And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. In the air, right field, Robles. 2 down. So up next, Dalton Varsho. Foul ball. Wagner off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Blue Jays held in check.
He's down.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
They're
They're going to go to the Astros and the Yankees. Well, that's not going to be good for them.
And first offering is fouled off.
We got to go to Boston after this.
Swing and a drive.
We
Deep
got to go
right
to
field.
Boston after the series.
Say goodbye to that.
Ha
Home run number 5 on the season.
Let's go.
They got their first run. It's 5-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
I want to see that.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
It hit the fence.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 2. Right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge High fly ball out towards left center. Santander in pursuit. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
10-8.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Kershaw fires. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Polanco. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. That one down the line, and it kicks off the bag. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
There's something about pulling one.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Lucas over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
That's fine.
A really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. Now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And first offering is fouled off.
Whew.
And that is out of play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes the manager.
Let's do a little bit of some road show.
A new pitcher in the game, Eric Swanson.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And it's fouled away. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. Swanson picks to first.
He's out.
Crawford dives, and he's picked off.
I don't know what happened. I think I hit these by mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, we may not win this game, but that's fine. It'd be the rubber match.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Machado sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball to right. brings it in. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. And a slider in there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays.
I want to see this.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Hoffman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And a pitch. Swing.
And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ripped to short. Jump across his body. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
This one looks like trouble. Machado around second. And that's a double.
There we go.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Harper stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Liner.
There we go.
And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-3. A 2-run double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really.
Oh, he brings him out.
Runner at second. And up next for
brings
Seattle,
him out.
Yan Gomes. Base stack center field. Here comes Harper around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And now just a 2-run deficit. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tommy Nance up and loosening in the pen. Bastardo warming up as well. And the count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another break.
That is very even.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho moving under it. He's got it. 2 away down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. That one almost got him.
Almost hit me.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This could end it. And that one hammered back there.
Is that gone? That's gone! Holy crud! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We just tied it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy crap, we just tied it. We just tied it. Oh my gosh! Oh! That was great! That was great! We legit just tied it.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Out to short.
No, that was great.
Fires over to Guerrero.
That was great.
And that is that. So back now in Toronto. Bottom 9.
That was great. That was great.
Gabe Spire on the pitch out of the pen here.
Number 55. Gabe Spire.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Haniger. One up, one down.
Now batting. Third
tied at
baseman,
6.
Ernie
Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Solid.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Ground ball right side and foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Here's the throw.
No, ain't this one.
This is the winning run of the Blue Jays.
We almost had that. I have a feeling they're walking off, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I honestly don't care. Another one in their books is a loss in ours. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I mean, as long as nope, I thought we were ahead of them, but nope, not really. But I don't care. As long as we win the next game, they'll just be fine. Oh, just realized I have to save it. I have to save it. I have this, College Game 3. I have this. It's the elimination game. Please don't tell me I have to pitch. Please don't make me pitch.
Archie Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Now for TCU singing. Hit hard.
Yes, sir! Holy crud.
And the throws off.
Yes, sir!
Safe at third.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a
runner on the go. Towards first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's the second baseman, Jared Roper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Out at third. And that ends the inning. So up next, Archie Ash.
Oh,
with a single so far.
that was pitching. I'm like, no, don't make me pitch.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I was like, no, please don't make me pitch.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Stays alive. Martinez. The runner at third, Vaughn. On at first with 2 down. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. 1 run across. Headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe.
Let's
it's
go!
5-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Let's
count.
go!
He didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He's trying for third. That one hit to right. Kimball makes the grab, and that is that. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
We are just
Buddy
unstoppable.
Shortstop, Buddy Branch.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Ash on the move. Brings it in. That is the inning.
Let's go.
So digging in, Archie Ash. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first-rounder in the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. So 2 away with nobody on.
I'm really scared
Buddy Branch.
because this is the last game,
That
and
one
it's an
ripped left
elimination
field,
game.
and that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
It's a legit
Here we are,
elimination
third time
game.
through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little.
Line to left.
Give me that.
Dive in. Makes the grab.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the
You guys
right
remember
side.
the
They'll find
last road
Well,
trip
these
video we've
players
done?
showing great
We
discipline at the
legit
plate,
kept
and
winning
patience
games
definitely seems to
until
be the name of their game in
our
this one.
coach
The
is like,
numbers
all
say
right,
their
this is
chase
the
rate
last
for
game
swings
until
and
we make the
pitches
championship
outside the
game.
zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. If you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Ash with a
Let's
solid
go!
performance today, Singy.
Nice effort from him, Boog, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got left in the tank
We
for
freaking
the
won.
national championship game. He'll get to take the mound for that one with a huge opportunity to.
Please not me. Please not me. Please not me. Ooh. They're all interested. The Mariners interested in me? They unknown. Oh, that's fine. College championship game. We're in it still.
Archie Ash steps in now for
Yeah!
TCU.
I'm not pitching. Woohoo!
Archie Ash.
The
Woohoo!
last thing
Let's
he
go.
wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fly ball,
Just
center
say,
field.
I don't want to
Sizes
pitch.
this one up. He's got it. Runner
Go, go,
tags
go,
for
go, go,
home.
go, 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 go.
The throw is
Let's
up
go.
and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Let's go.
Oh
my God,
you can try to do too much, but there he did. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sack fly.
No!
Would have been nice if the runners behind
I don't want
could
a
have advanced,
pitch.
but they'll take what they got.
Heather Dunham leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is
I don't want a pitch.
Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
See, I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Bretland Risser, the next to hit. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Can I skip it? Yeah.
They're national champions.
Let's go!
Perfect ending to an incredible season.
Well, what a way to go out, Boog. You didn't have his best stuff, but none of that matters because they're taking
I didn't want to
home
play
the title.
pitching.
This two-way prospect has shown flashes of potential all week, so I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes in the upcoming draft.
Let's go! We freaking won! Let's go. I didn't feel like pitching that because I'm like, I don't want to pitch. I don't like pitching. Like, I legit don't like pitching at all. Let's go! We freaking won the College World Series. Or whatever it's called. Congrats on winning the College Baseball Championship. You really played well throughout the tournament. I thought it said tour. I'm not hearing that you will most likely be drafted in the 3rd or 4th round. Aww, why not first? No. I want destiny to decide. I want destiny to decide my fate. My fate. Fate, whatever it's called. Ooh, you won your college championship game. How did we win that? Don't know. Draft time! Oh, I'm at the draft. Cool. Marlins!
A two-way player from the West region.
No freaking way. Marlins again.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's the #1 pick. That ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach, who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.
Living a dream. I guess, because I'm the Marlin again. 3 years ago, 6 rounds. I held my coach at TCU. Ash, you helped TCU win this year. How do you plan to continue success with the Marlins? It's worse series of bus. I'm concerned. You were drafted by the Marlins as a two-way player. Do you plan to continue as a two-way player at the professional level? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I really want to be a two-way player. I'm not really sure if I want to be a two-way player. I'm not really sure. It's funny because I'm legit a Pensacola Blue Warhols on my other rotor show. Ooh, this is new. I know. We are yet again a Pensacola. Okay, when do I pitch? I pitch... Why do I have to pitch Montgomery? Are you kidding me, dude? Really? Not to pitch Montgomery, are you kidding me?
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
I'm one of them. Alright, we're gonna play one or two games. I'm a switch hitter. I think I want to be, I think I actually want to continue the
milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. It's the Biloxi Shuckers. Take Ash will hit next. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career.
Hey, clutch up right.
I forgot I don't have the good bat with me. I forgot about that.
On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Welcome back. The Blue Wahoos at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Archie Ash. Digging in now, currently a top 10 prospect amongst left fielders in all of minor league baseball. That's towards center.
Ah, that's solid contact at least.
One away.
Not really what you really want to expect.
This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. In the air to left. And that'll get down for a hit. Now he turns for second. The throw in. The tag out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Archie Ash. And they say he went.
The reason I like it here is because it's my, like, professional, like, debut, but then I like it because it's Bayview Park and you have, like, you have, like, legit, you have, like, a, hold on, you have a Ferris wheel right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball towards left center. And that is
and also you got like a roller coaster right there too, so that's actually really cool too.
Next up for the Shuckers, Nick Cale. Ripped into the outfield. Can't get there, base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base.
Hit me, relay.
Chance at a 3-bagger. In there, safe.
Why'd you cut him off?
Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it.
Why'd you cut him off?
Runner at second base. Archie Ash digs in now. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. It's back.
Jeez.
Puts it away for the out.
Do I get that, like, ambush type stuff?
Now up, Luke
Or just
Adams.
ambush not, like, exists to me.
The 0-1. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
My first win.
Will always remember this game as his professional debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted.
Oh, well, I said we're gonna play 2 games.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Archie Ash. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. This one is labeled, and it's into the gap.
Let's go!
Adams takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores on the play. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement,
also like an
also
RBI
to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in, throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. And now they're up by 3. Ash, now at the plate, cracked a double the first time at bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson Loop. Swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third.
Got you.
The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Get him.
Trying for third like that is always a risk, and it was definitely a close play. But credit to the defense for getting the job done for the out.
Get him.
2 away and a runner at first. And now Archie Ash. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Up the middle.
Base hit. That's fine.
And no throw, batter into first easily. We were just talking about how an approach up the middle here would pay off, and that's exactly what we saw. Didn't hit it the hardest, but it's a base hit all the same. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And pops it up. Bovee. And that'll wrap this inning up. A couple of hits in the... Eric Brown Jr. getting ready to hit.
Eric Brown Jr.
2-2 now. Line drive to left field. Lunges, but it gets down. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run will score. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Swing lifted to left field. And that's the end of the inning. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. High fly ball down the line and left. Ash, drop step, heads back on it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. Ash, with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at the professional level.
Alright, we got our first base hit and was able to drive in ourselves. So, let's go. I have 30. Holy cow. Do you believe that? Alright, so that's going to do it for me in today's stream. I will see you guys in the next stream. I think I'll do a video today and then put it for 10:35. And then we'll do, like, Rotor's show for 30 minutes or whatever, and then see how that goes. But I hope you guys do enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Peace